You have one more?
He's still loading some more.
Okay. So, ladies, do you have any questions on the questions for the people, for the guys?
Anything you want to bring up?
Would you choose your best friend over your girl? Your girl got a bad vibe about this one over here. Would you choose him or your girl?
What do you think?
I don't fucking know. I'm asking you.
Friend.
You got bros before hoes. But this is your dream girl. Like, she suck your dick, she swallow. She let you put it in her ass.
You want to hear a joke?
No.
There's many.
There's many what?
There's only one really good friend that I have.
But you never heard of like your girl is your best friend?
I mean, she could be, but she wouldn't be.
So I'm saying your dream girl.
That's
She's your
crazy.
best friend. She does everything
Not
you
to
want. The
him.
same scenario.
Yeah,
It's your
but, like,
best, your dream girl.
As a guy, a girl can't really be your best friend because on the level, of, for example, of brotherhood, she doesn't understand my struggle or my lifestyle.
But you're Christian and you're supposed to choose your wife. Y'all supposed to choose each other over everybody.
Well,
This
actually,
panel may be
and maybe a
sober.
Muslim, he can choose his
Actually-
Muslim brother
Well,
over
you said,
me.
well,
man.
you said girlfriend first. You didn't say wife.
Wife, sorry. This girl's your dream girl. She gonna be your wife if she's your dream girl.
the point is that at the end of the day, he has my back.
What if your
So-
wife have your back? Your girl got
she
your back.
can too, but to what extent?
But I'm saying she the one who gonna give you kids. She the one who you building life with. You can't fuck him. He ain't gonna suck
She
your
could
dick. He ain't gonna
also-
give you kids.
She could also leave when she gets bored, like Ukraine.
You could leave when you get bored, but y'all choosing each other. You putting all this extra stuff. It's your dream girl, and she's amazing.
Most
she
niggas
ain't
ain't leaving their girl.
None of that.
She loyal.
She loyal.
She
She
believe in
does
God.
everything amazing. She's your 100% girl, but she got a bad feeling about buddy over here. Like,
Well,
what
that-
you
that-
doing?
here's the
That
diff-
was the question.
Okay,
Yeah,
look,
I
look,
that
answered
was
it
the
for you.
question.
I answered it for you.
I'll answer for
was the answer?
as well. Men are the authority, women are the subordinates. That's how it goes. Your girl can't tell you what you can and can't do. Period. That's just not how this goes.
I'll let that slide. I guess.
That's
What
the
do you
truth.
have to say about?
I mean,
Like you said, you want a man that leads you, right?
Of course.
So what the hell would I look like taking your opinions on my friend seriously? I'm the man, I'm the leader, I'm the protector, I'm the provider, so therefore I'm the authority. So what I say goes, what you say,
I'll
it's not really that important.
I'll take your opinion, but
To be no
what,
no
if she
offense.
had, what if she
Men
had
and
a
women,
feeling
men
like
and
your,
women aren't equal at
your
all. So like,
homeboy want to fuck her
hold on,
or
hold
something?
on. What I'm trying to say is that what your scenario here it doesn't exist because a dream woman is submissive and doesn't knows her place.
You right.
So
I give
she's
you
not
that.
going to sit there and tell you I don't like your friend. I don't give a fuck what you
What
like.
is her place though?
Her place is to be a subordinate to a man.
Yeah, we talking general.
So you're saying like be submissive to the man, correct?
Yes,
Like,
that's how it's
uh,
always worked. Men lead, women follow.
Right. So what if a woman's not designed in such a
But
form?
some women can
Say that again.
lead
What if a
men
woman is
more
what?
better than
You know, what if, for example, like my dad's a 6'5" lumberjack, my mom's 5'2". She's been like she's a sort of an, has a domineering energy about her.
Uh-huh.
So, but their dynamic has worked flawlessly. They've been married for 25 years now, and my dad respects the fact that my mom can be this sort of like all,
On
full
her own.
spectrum.
So you're telling me that
wild
who's the
woman,
breadwinner in the family? Who's the breadwinner?
My dad, but my mom has 3 degrees. She's like they have a big business. I mean, they have a
Teamwork
thriving
makes the
business.
dream
They have a
work.
thriving
Teamwork.
business now. And the reason why they've been married for so long, my dad hasn't cheated, has never even like considered the possibility, and he never would. Is because his heart
How
is
do you know?
open.
I was
His
saying
heart,
that you thinking
there's
that's why they're so
absolutely no
together.
fraction of a trust.
So you're
trust.
telling
My
me
parents
that
are the most
you're
like low key
hold on.
motherfuckers on the planet.
So you're telling me that your mom runs that relationship and she wears the pants and it's not your father?
I guess not. That's not necessarily what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's an environment created where my mom is free to be able to be opinionated, expressive, and be like a grown woman. She's
I
not
never
a
said a
child.
woman. Hold on.
Right, but
hold
I
on.
can't just-
See,
I can't
look,
pretend
Stop for 2 seconds.
I didn't say that.
What I said was the man is the authority, the woman is the submissive. You immediately conflated that with she's a child, no opinion, etc. What I said is that at the end of the day, the man is the leader and has the final decision. I'm not saying her opinion is completely irrelevant, but what I am saying is that the man is the final decision maker.
Right.
So
So
you're-
that's not
you're-
my
you're-
perspective.
you're-
But yeah.
Well, what you were saying, because then I asked you, I was like, okay, well, that's not how my relationship, that's not my parents' relationship. And I was like, well, who's the leader in the parents' relationship? Does your mom, does she wear the pants? And you said no. So that means that your father does, correct?
No. There is no leader. It's sort of just a team. And they've stayed together for as long as possible. I think
Every team has a coach. Every team has a president. Every team has an owner at
You-
the
you
end
make
of the
a
day.
valid point.
Men and women are not
But-
equal, and that's
No,
a
they're not
faulty
equal.
mindset. So yeah, so there
how
has
is
to
it faulty?
be.
They've been married for like 25 years.
What I'm telling you is that you probably don't know, but there is a leader in that dynamic to some degree. Someone has to have more power than the other for anything to work. There's no such thing as equality,
Power?
especially when it comes to relationships.
As long as the man knows how to lead, there should be no problem following. But the blind
You don't
can't
like the
lead
terms I'm
blind.
using. You don't like the term submissive. You don't like the term
No, I
power.
don't.
You're
if
more
you
stuck
saw
up.
me, I am submissive
Yeah.
in sexual
I'd
forms, and I know
rather
you're
a
like,
man
oh my gosh,
lead.
like I do. So
Take
it's
the load
confusing
off
for me
me.
because like I do like a dominant man. I know you're like, well, what the fuck? But like I am submissive, like sexually, and like that's what I like.
See,
I
and
like
this is
a
exactly why.
domineering man.
Hold on, stop. That
But-
is precisely why women can't be decision makers. You just contradicted yourself 1,000%.
But you didn't let me finish my point,
No,
and I wouldn't have
You don't-
contradicted.
No, because what you're saying is on one side, I'm telling you men are supposed to be the leader, authority, etc.
Right.
You literally just responded, yes, I'm attracted to that. But then at the same time,
Right.
you expect him to be submissive to you to some degree, and you want to be submissive when you want, etc.
Right.
Let me tell you something about dominant guys. My way or the fucking highway. I don't care about what you think and all this other bullshit.
Facts.
Like this is why women stay perpetually single. You said that you haven't been in a relationship in a very long time.
Chosen.
Hold on.
Chosen.
No. Men
That
choose the
has
relationship.
nothing to do with
No,
men-
trust me, I've had multiple men come for me.
choose who gets a relationship.
want
Women
them.
choose who fucks.
Yeah, I don't want them.
So what I'm
Reality.
saying is
It's the
that this.
facts.
What I'm telling you is that you can't have it both ways. If you want a hyper masculine, dominant, alpha type guy, I hate to use that term alpha, it comes with certain types of requirements. That means you're going to be submissive all the time. You're going to listen to what he wants all the time. And this whole feminist bullshit in your head does not exist.
But I would have to disagree
Because
with
you
that
and him are
because
not equal.
I had to see it with my own eyes. I had to watch my dad not be afraid to be. He cannot be emasculated because he is a man. Like he knows it. He's a 6'5" lumberjack. Like
That is
he can't-
precisely why
he can't
your
be
mom is with him.
emasculated.
That's
I'm
what he just
saying,
said. That's
I'm
what he
saying
just
it's
said,
like
though.
men when they're standing firm in their masculinity, it
You
cannot
are
be shaken.
contradicting
It cannot be
yourself, love.
shaken.
Are you
It
listening?
cannot be.
Okay.
And what
Thank you.
I'm
Other
saying-
ladies at the panel see the craziness right now.
No, it's not craziness
not
because you're
listening.
thinking it's black and white. For me, it's not. I mean, for you, your perspective is black and white. 24/7, you need to
I mean, a
submit.
man is
24/7, you need to
there's a
act like you don't know what's going
divine
on.
To every divine
I
feminine.
get it. We're counterparts. We're not
Exactly.
equal.
You cannot
Yo,
have
it's
one
really
without
This is
the
about
crazy,
other.
by the way.
Being
No, it's not.
submissive
They're not
is not a
listening.
bad thing.
Look, even,
never said.
even the girls here at the panel are like confused by what you're saying because you're saying on one end you want a dominant, assertive guy, but
Right.
then at the other hand you're saying I want to be equal to that man. It doesn't work
I
that
know.
way.
I never said equal. I never used the form equal. I said that they're.
You said they're a team. A team
You
implies
said your mom
equality.
and your dad. Yeah.
A
Team
team
never
implies-
implies equality. There's always someone, doing different
Better on
things,
the
part of the
team.
team, different
Whoa.
Someone might
different
be
dynamics
better.
in the team that make it what it is. It's not necessarily that you're at the same playing field. So what I'm saying is, no, but
I'm
what I'm
just
saying is that
shocked.
it's not black and white. That's all I'm It's simple as that. Life is it's too nuanced for that. For me and my perspective, the way I live it and the way many people lead and live their lives, it's too nuanced for me to sit here and pretend like I have to be
In
like
every
in this tone
dynamic
of
of a
submissiveness.
relationship, there is a defined leader and a follower, okay? And
Okay.
even in your own parents' situation, which you tried to bring up as an example, which actually proves my point even further,
Yeah.
your father is the authority and the leader, and he has these masculine tendencies that your mom is attracted to, and that's why it's worked.
My
But
dad
I
isn't the
promise
leader,
you,
though.
I promise you, if it was the other way around, and she was the more masculine, etc., the relationship probably would not have
She
stood
is
the test
more.
of time.
Do you want me to be honest with you? She's the one who's more masculine.
What does that mean though to you?
She's not more
Genuinely.
masculine. I don't mean
Now
no.
you're
My
switching it up.
dad.
because
Now
I
she's
didn't
switching
mean
it up.
You're
masculine.
saying
No, I'm
masculine,
not.
but
I
what
never.
does that mean?
Dominant
I was
or
never
masculine?
switching
That's
it up.
what I'm trying to
I'm
say.
saying that
She's-
she's not domineering. I'm saying she is probably more of a leader. If
I
I'm being
kinda
honest.
get what she's saying.
She's
I
more
feel
of the
like
leader.
She's saying like Jay and Beyonce.
As far as taking
kinda
care of
thing.
things and, like,
I get
organizing
that,
stuff.
She
But
ain't
like
saying that.
she's still submissive to what he says because at the end of the day, he
Not
pays
necessarily,
the bills.
what he just
honestly.
said,
It's
but
not.
that's
She
just
pays
what-
the
At the
bills
end
the
of the
same.
day, she does what he says.
No, she doesn't though, is the thing. Like
she
they have a
does.
conversation.
You are very confusing, by
Yeah,
the
I'm
way.
not
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie.
What
You're
is
confusing me
confusing
too.
about it?
You
like-
don't make coherent, succinct arguments whatsoever,
it's
and you
not an
backtrack,
argument.
and you don't. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to debate me on the authority in the relationship
No.
and where it needs to lie, and then you're trying to make the argument for equality, but at the same time, you don't necessarily
I don't believe
agree
in
with
them.
equality for yourself, and then you made an argument that your parents are in an equal relationship, but not really, and then now you're saying your mom is dominant, but then you said my dad is hyper masculine.
I feel
it doesn't
not
make sense.
confused at
Nothing you
all.
say makes sense.
What are you confused about? Like specifically, tell me like
We
what is
said
it?
it
that-
You've
like
contradicted
15
yourself
times.
In what
several
way?
times
In what way?
during the course
so
of your
you're, so
arguments.
hold on, you're saying I've contradicted myself because I believe that there are times and places where a woman can be submissive and then times when she can't be. Correct? That's why I'm saying I'm
What
contradictory.
I am saying in general is that there always needs to be a leader, and the
It's
man typically needs to
overall.
right,
have
and
that.
I'm disagreeing with you there. That's all that's
By
happening
saying
right
that
now.
your mom wasn't,
There's
but then
no
she was.
confusion.
So
There's
we
no, like-
digress and we move
Right.
on.
Because then you said you disagreed. Then you went and used your parents as an example,
Example.
Right.
which
Yeah.
actually proves my point.
How does it prove your point when? Because that's what I was trying to make point to the fact that my mother is actually more of a leader. And
But
what?
you just said she wasn't though.
You just
No,
said
I didn't. You guys
So the
assumed
mom-
that I
the
said
mom
that.
is more
no,
of a
no,
leader,
no.
but the
Backtrack
dad
the
is the
video.
masculine
You said there was
I
no
never.
leader.
I said that.
You
Yes.
said
to be
she was-
dominant and
No, but you said that
submissive.
she was, and then you said that she was. That there's no leader. You said that your
That's
mom
what I'm
was
saying
kind of wearing
because
the
it's
pants,
like
but
my
she wasn't,
dad's.
but then you
I
said
wasn't
it
gonna
was.
like
Paying the
underplay like my
bills.
dad's
Because I
Say
asked
what
energy.
it is.
I
Nobody
asked you who wears a
asking
pants in a
them to say
relationship.
so.
And I
asked
said,
you
does your
straight
mom
up-
does your mom wear
Exactly.
pants?
Because it was-
And then you said no.
I didn't say because she doesn't wear the
But
pants.
he
It
asked you a
confused
straight
me.
question.
Dad wears the pants. For
No,
sure.
it's not. It's literally just that they're both doing the same thing, but in essence, more my mom does more of like the financial things and the
Well,
But that's
keeping
getting
stuff,
down to
leading
detail. He
them.
asked you a
keeping
general.
But
everything
he's the provider.
organized.
But
My
he
mom
pays
provides.
the bill. She
He's the
pays the
No, no, no.
bills, but
My
he
mom
makes the
provides-
money to pay
Yo.
the
No,
bills.
my
That's
mom
not
provides
chores.
the same.
Yo, I
They
don't
have
know
a
what you're trying to
business
say,
together.
but poor Kayla, she's dealing with this bullshit, man.
I
Kayla, you
know,
okay,
she's
Kayla?
in the middle.
Bubbles.
Oh
She's
my
getting
gosh.
mad.
I'm
She said
fine.
she
It
said
doesn't.
she was
It
getting
just
mad.
like again, this is the problem with feminism and this liberal mindset of well,
I'm
I
not a
can
liberal.
be, huh?
I'm not a liberal.
You're making a bunch of liberal leftist
Right, because
arguments
you're
right now.
you're making like a there's no like firm stance on anything I'm saying. I'm just a
hold
conversation.
the L. Hold the L. You're wrong. Just admit
No,
you're
it's
wrong.
not an L. There's nothing. You don't have to like point the finger at something. I'm holding firmly in the stance that what I said is that I don't see that a woman needs to be like always submissive 24/7. It's not realistic to me. It's not human.
Yeah,
We are
pretty much
nuanced.
beating
We are
a dead horse at this
multidimensional
point.
beings.
Yeah.
I want to be submissive. I want a leader. I mean, like a strong leading man, but also I lead as well. There are aspects. There are aspects where I have strengths and weaknesses, and
There
then
is a gray area, but the foundation is the man leads, the woman follows.
And,
Simple.
and predominantly the man leads, and with anything that's extremely important or serious, the man is the final decision maker, not the
Yes.
woman. See, the
just-
problem
I
is that you don't
disagree with
like.
that.
See, you got an issue with the word power, submissive. Because I watch your
Submissive.
face when
No,
I say
I
certain
don't.
words.
People don't like the
Yeah, you do.
submissive
You don't
word.
like. You don't
I
like the
like to
terms
be
I'm using.
submissive to a man. Didn't I make that
You don't
clear?
like that
In the
word.
bedroom, you
You don't-
said.
yeah,
only
in the
I
bedroom.
like to
bedroom,
be
you
there.
said.
No,
You
even
said
in
in the
life.
bedroom.
No, in real life
You just-
situations, like
yo,
I like to
you're
be.
saying one thing.
contradicting
No, I'm not.
everything
You need to
said.
hear clearly what I'm saying. I
I
said
hear you.
it's not black and white. It's nuanced. I like to be submissive in certain occasion, but not 24/7. That's all we're
If you're-
saying here.
If
But we
you
can
can't
we
be
can move
submissive,
on.
you'll never.
I said I
you
like to
know,
be submissive.
Get married.
I said I like to be